All right, hey there, class. So we have our purple book that you should have, and we're on page 24, and we're going over the letter C. So here we are. We're going to start up here at the top, and we're going to trace our letter C. So we're going to trace a capital C and our lowercase c. And then we're going to write it on our own, and we're going to finger space in between, and we're going to write a capital C and a lowercase c. And we're going to keep going down the line till we fill the line with our capital and lowercase letter C's. So now down here you see that we have 6 pictures, and we have to write our capital C and lowercase c for the pictures that begin with the letter C. So let's look at the first one. Let's look at all the pictures. We have car, cat, fan, mop, candle, carrots. So right here we know car, that begins with the letter C. So we write our capital C and our lowercase c. Let's go to our next picture. We have a cat. And we know that cat also begins with the letter C. So we're going to write a capital C and a lowercase c. Here is a fan. And fan, that does not begin with the letter C. We know that begins with F. So we don't write anything for that one. Our next picture, we have a mop. Mop. And we know that mop begins with the letter M. So we're not going to put a letter C here because there's no C in mop. Our next one is candle. That's a candle, and that does start with the letter C. So we're going to write a capital C and a lowercase c. And then finally we have our carrots. And we're going to write a capital C because we know carrot starts with the letter C, and our lowercase c. All right, and now on our next one, we have our high frequency words. And this week we're doing the words little and play. So we're going to trace the word little, L-I-T-T-L-E. And we're going to finger space because little, what's funny, little is kind of a big word. Isn't that ironic? So we're going to write little again. So we're probably only going to be able to write it, let's say 3 times on this line. And we're going to write little because we need a finger space between each word. All right, and now we have our word play. We learned that today. Play. P-L-A-Y. And again, finger space. And write P-L-A-Y. And go on down the line till you fill it up. Now we have Matt has a blank cat. I like to blank with it. The cat has a blank top. We like to blank with the top. And we're going to be using little or play, so it has to make sense when we fill in our blanks. So Matt has a blank cat. Does Matt have a play cat? No, that doesn't make sense. But Matt has a little cat. That makes sense. Matt has a little, L-I-T-T-L-E, little cat. I like to blank with it. So I like to little with it? No, that doesn't make sense. I like to play with it. Indeed. You can definitely play with a cat. So we're going to write play, P-L-A-Y. And we have our 2 sentences left. And I'm going to let you fill those out with the words that make sense. So the cat has a blank top, and we like to blank with the top. I know you can do it all on your own. Happy learning!